Hello people, it's your boy Usman back again with another video. We're doing the transfer talk, the transfer roundup, all the sort of gossip surrounding Manchester United. I'm going to sum it all up for yourselves and obviously try to answer some of the questions that have been left in the comment section. Regarding the comments in general, you know, a couple of people, Adam Dye in particular, was saying he wants me to make a video regarding our youth players, some of the players he wants us to sign, well I want to sign should I say, and some of the players I think that need to leave. So what I will do in the next couple of days, I will obviously go and make a video regarding people I think we should sign, players that I think need to leave, and obviously the squad and what it actually needs to, you know, potentially challenge for a bloody title. Also regarding the comments, somebody mentioned a couple of players that he wants me to talk about, so I will do that a bit later on in the video. So if you've got any suggestions at all, just leave in the comments. I will actually, you know, implement them in my videos if they're obviously valid enough to do so, as I've obviously done with these two individuals. But that other side, I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe, and all that bloody good stuff. Let's flipping get into it. The big bloody talk. Let's not flipping shy away from it. That man Lukaku has come out and said, I am leaving Everton. A bit unfortunate for the Everton fans out there. But is there any of you? Do you even bloody exist? I don't know any. But yeah, a bit unfortunate for the Everton fans. Obviously, you must be gutted. The flipping main man for Everton who's been carrying you for a couple of seasons has said he's leaving. He knows where he's going. People are saying he's either Man United or Chelsea. You know, my personal opinion on this, I don't really know where to start. It really does depend on the amount of strikers that we're going to sign. Okay, so let's just give a hypothetical out there. Let's just say Jose Mourinho only wants one striker this summer. Okay, so there's Belotti, there's Lukaku obviously, there's Moratta, there's Lacazette, and that man Aubameyang. If you only could pick one of them, who would you personally pick? Leave in the comments who you would pick. Personally for me, it would not be Lukaku. Don't get me wrong, he's Premier League proven. He's proved in the Premier League that he's capable of getting in the goals. But I don't know, I just kind of don't... I know none of them are really complete necessarily because they're all quite young, but for me Lukaku, I just don't like his link-up play. I'm just going to leave it as that. A lot of people this season have been complaining about Zlatan Ibrahimovic and his lack of link-up play, and you mans are wanting Lukaku. You complain about Zlatan and you think Lukaku's better than Zlatan at linking up the play. Come on man, just save it. It's absolute BS. Some of people are just flip-flopping left, right and centre. I just don't understand what, you know, what people are thinking of the Lukaku thing. Don't get me wrong, he's fantastic. He'd probably prove me wrong if he went to Chelsea. But I just don't know what his link-up play is like. And like I said, we've already got Zlatan Ibrahimovic, so why the hell do we need Lukaku? It sounds like Zlatan would be back. That's just my personal opinion. Regarding the from the 5 strikers, I've already said I want Belotti out of them all. But let me just put this out here, okay? PSG have not signed Aubameyang yet. It's not confirmed. Nothing is confirmed. Yes, we've heard that they're pretty much approaching for 60 million and it's almost a done deal. But why the hell are we allowing Aubameyang? I'm going to flip and repeat what I said the other day. Why are we not going for Aubameyang? Please, can somebody, you know, explain to me in the comments? I've spoken to a couple of my cousins and they've said he's very similar to Rashford in his style, and I can kind of agree with that, but he's flipping 10 times better than Rashford. Let's cut the BS, okay? He's way better than Rashford. At the end of the day, he's a proven striker. If he was to go to PSG, for example, he'd probably get 50 goals without a shadow of a doubt in that Farmer League. You know, we need a player like that in the Premier League. We need a flipping player to replace Griezmann. That guy was going to get at least 20 goals for us, and Aubameyang is probably the only player, striker-wise, who's going to guarantee us almost 20 goals, and I'm confident in saying that Aubameyang can get us 20 goals this season. He's got everything. He's got the full flipping package, in my personal opinion. And on top of that, his link-up play with Mkhitaryan is already there. If you haven't seen what they did at Dortmund, they're ripping it apart. You might as well bring Royce as well, just complete the trio. But no, seriously, all jokes aside, Aubameyang and Mkhitaryan would be beautiful to, you know, pair them up again and bring them back together. That's my personal preference. Like I said, leave it in the comments. All the options are Belotti, Moratta, obviously Lukaku and Lacazette. My personal choice, Aubameyang. If Aubameyang is off the cards by the sounds of it, he probably is. I'm sticking to Belotti. I did say Moratta is my 4th choice, but I'm going to kind of contradict myself. I know what? Moratta, I'll put him above Lukaku, so I'll put Moratta in 3rd and Lacazette in 2nd. I want pace, man. I want flipping sheer pace. But anyways, let's talk about some other transfer news. Like I said, the guy in the comment section, he was talking about Douglas bloody Costa. If you do not know who Douglas Costa is, I don't know what the hell you've been doing. This guy plays for Bayern Munich, left wing, right wing, he doesn't care. Him and Coleman, an absolute flipping lethal partnership, you know, when they're both playing instead of Robin Ribery, which is very unlikely these days. Ribery is obviously leaving, so there might be a potential that Costa might get more games, but they're very interested in signing Sanchez. I don't understand, right, why we aren't going for Douglas Costa. He's there for the flipping taking. Apparently the price quoted for him is 36 million. I don't know about you guys, but 36 million for Douglas Costa is an absolute flipping steal. It's a bargain, man. The guy is quality. He's got sheer pace. He can play on both sides. Like I said, his left foot is for die for. just flipping go for it, man. Please, I'm begging you. But regarding the rumours in general, apparently people associate us with Douglas Costa. You know what? Every single person on the planet that plays football, yeah, even flipping Ricky Lambert is getting linked to Manchester United, because that's how it is. Man's need their click. So I wouldn't take too much notice of if you're hearing Douglas Costa or anybody else linked to United, because some of it is probably not true. But what I will say is the Douglas Costa, whether it's true or not, I personally would go for Douglas Costa. I just don't understand why we're not going for him. Yeah, let's talk about the midfield options. We've talked about strike, we've talked about wing. Obviously, Douglas Costa is a no-brainer for me. Midfield options, so we've got Bakayoko, who's been banded back into this sort of category that might not want to sign him. Surprise, surprise. So we've got Bakayoko Ningolin. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Obviously, he's a fantastic player at Roma. You probably know who he is. And that man, Fabinho, how I also mentioned a couple of weeks ago. And I'm adding a player, I don't know if we're linked to him, but Renato flipping Sanchez, another player for Bayern Munich. Why are we not going for him? You know, we had the opportunity to sign him, but Van Gaal bottled it and then got sacked. What a flipping waste, man. Obviously, he's Portuguese. He has that link with Jose. I think Jose personally really likes him. I don't understand. Another quotation for Renato Sanchez, 35 million for him. Again, I think that's an absolute steal. Flipping quality player. He would be fantastic. He's tenacious. He's just a hard-working central defensive mid, box to box. Obviously, he was in the Euro team that won the Euros for Portugal. He's just a fantastic player. He's got a lot of experience. Obviously, he's at Bayern Munich. He's not getting a look in, as no one does at Bayern Munich these days, because they've got such a good squad. I think he's there for the taking. Moving on, talking about Bakayoko and that man Fabinho. You know, I've already mentioned Fabinho on one of my other videos, saying that we're interested in signing him. I'm not really sure what's happening there. A couple of the teams have come in and tried to sign him. PSG again, causing a bloody nuisance. They're wanting to sign him as well. So we've got a lot of competition with him. Bakayoko might be a lot easier to attain. However, I can't really separate them. They're very similar in more departments. The only difference is Bakayoko's taller, which flipping might benefit Jose Mourinho, because he flipping loves his tall players. So if it means we get Bakayoko and that replaces Fellaini, you know what? I'll take a flipping Bakayoko. But regarding them two in general, I'm not really too fussed. I'll take either of them. Like I said, we need a CDM. All the four players I've mentioned, I'll take any of them. They're all of good quality. The last man is that man, Nangolin. What a bloody player he is. He's fantastic. Honest to God, out all of the four, he's definitely the best without shadow of doubt, in my personal opinion. He's just a flipping definition of a box-to-box midfielder. He will literally elevate us and bring us back to the kind of sort of thing that we need. He kind of reminds me of Vidal. You could say BTEC Vidal, but you know, we see what Pogba did with Vidal next to him. He was fantastic. You know, for me, if I was to flipping number them like I always have done, I'd say Nangolin first, then I'd say Renato no, it's a bit hard to actually say. I'd probably go Nangolin first, Renato Sanchez second, but not Bakayoko, Fabinho third and Bakayoko fourth. Like I said, honest to God, I'm not, you know, this numbering system doesn't necessarily mean our favourite, well, it kind of does mean I favour them, but I will take any of them. They're all fantastic. Ningolin is definitely the best out of the four, but the other three are pretty, you can't really separate them if I'm being honest. Sanchez is the youngest, so he probably needs the most work, but you know, like I said, Jose loves him because he's flipping Portuguese. The last thing I want to touch upon is that man, David De Gea, and this is a massive topic really, if I'm being honest. Couple of things I want to just point out. First of all, you know, David De Gea has been heavily linked with Real Madrid. Obviously, I already mentioned that. Couple of things have been coming out recently. The swap deal that I personally said was for Gareth Bale, okay? So Gareth Bale has come out and said, I'm not leaving, I'm staying at Real Madrid, I'm happy at Real Madrid, but people are saying he's still mine now, whatever, I don't really care. Gareth Bale is definitely staying. So people are saying that Jose, apparently, I don't know how they know this, but Balaguer is claiming that Jose is interested in flipping swapping De Gea for Moratta and potentially James Rodriguez. So let's say Moratta and James Rodriguez for De Gea. I honestly think this is just thick on our part. Firstly, okay, why the hell are we going to give them De Gea? He's one of the best keepers in the world, if not the best keeper in the world, between him and Neuer, obviously. Secondly, James Rodriguez and Moratta are both for sale, okay? So regardless of what happens with De Gea, we could keep De Gea and buy them two individually, and they would probably come to United, because Rodriguez is pushing the move for Manchester United, and so is Moratta by the sounds of it, okay? So I don't understand why we'd give him De Gea when we don't need to give him De Gea, and they're wanting to come. And thirdly, what's the flipping point in doing that? It doesn't make any sense for Manchester United to flipping give them De Gea for them two individuals, okay? Like I've already said, we don't need to sell De Gea. He's one of our best players. They're already going to come, and it just does not make sense. We're not really going to gain anything, because we're going to have to replace De Gea then. Who are we going to replace De Gea with? Because there's only Oblak that we can realistically get, and he can't come because of flipping what's happened with Atletico Madrid. Just to quickly point out the sort of situation, I said in my other video, I don't want James Rodriguez because we're going to get Griezmann. Well, that flipping backfired. We can't get Griezmann now, so I'd be more inclined to get James Rodriguez. He's a flipping quality player, like I've already said. He's absolutely got bags of ability and can definitely improve and bolster our squad. So on those bases, why not go for James Rodriguez if he's available? And he seems like he's dying to come United. So why not go for him? You know, he'll be a massive boost for our squad. But what I will say, if we're getting James Rodriguez as a sort of upper echelon signing, I wouldn't be happy with that, because I don't think we just need James Rodriguez. He's not really going to solve some of the problems that we've got at United, because like I said, we don't really need him, because we've got Moratta and Mkhitaryan. He's not really going to solve the players' problem. If he comes as a sort of bonus player, like on top of like 4 other players, then I'll take him. But if it's just James Rodriguez and like maybe 2 other players that aren't really flipping answering what we need, like I said, I will go into that in another video, you know, what we kind of need. Regarding Moratta, you know, alongside the other strikers, he's a fantastic player, let's not deny that. In my personal opinion, he's better than Lukaku link-up wise. His finishing and all those other attributes are very similar to Lukaku. Obviously, Lukaku's strength is considerably better. Again, I wouldn't be too disappointed if we were to get him as a package. I don't want him individually, because I don't see the point of buying these kind of players individually. We need them all as a package. We need, if we're not going to get a marquee signing like a Griezmann, we need 4 or 5 like up there signings. So for me personally, I think it's either get 4 of them or get maybe 2 or 3 flipping upper echelon players. Yeah, so that's your flipping full roundup. If I missed something out, by all means leave in the comments, like I said, and I will bring it up into the next video. By all means, drop a like, share, subscribe if you're new. I will be doing this very regularly, and like I said, keep an eye out for my latest video, which will be talking about Manchester now, what they kind of need, what the players we need to let go of from the squad. That doesn't flipping make much sense, but you know what I'm saying. It's been your boy Usman. Enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy your week, and flipping keep an eye on the Lukaku situation, because we're gonna find out in the next couple of days probably where he's going. Take care. Come on, United, sign a couple of players. Come on.